Hello, learners. Welcome back to your favorite English learning channel, where we make English simple, fun, and easy to learn. I'm your host, and today we're diving into another powerful lesson that will help you speak English confidently in your daily life. Whether you're a beginner, improving your fluency, or just polishing your communication skills, this channel is your go-to place. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and join our growing community of English learners. All right, let's begin today's lesson and take one more step toward perfect English. In the bustling heart of Mumbai, where the Arabian Sea whispered secrets to the skyscrapers, Salman Khan lived like a king in his galaxy of glamour. But to those who knew him beyond the flashing cameras, the fans who called him Bhai, the stray dogs he fed at his Bandra home, Salman was no mere superstar. He was a guardian, a force of nature wrapped in a velvet kurta, with eyes that could pierce through the chaos of the city like a tiger's gaze. It was a humid evening in July when the call came. Salman was lounging on his balcony, shirtless as always, sipping black coffee and scrolling through fan messages on his phone. The stray dog at his feet, a scruffy mutt named Concha, perked up his ears at the ringtone, a remix of Hangover from his latest film. It was his old friend, Inspector Rajveer, from the Mumbai police. "Hi, trouble!" Rajveer's voice crackled over the line, laced with urgency. "We've got a smuggling ring hitting the docks. Rare tigers headed for the black market. Poachers are using your latest movie set as cover, Tiger 3 props and all. They think the chaos will hide them." Salman's jaw tightened. Tigers, not the ones he played on screen, roaring through explosions and helicopter chases, but the real ones. Majestic beasts being ripped from their jungles for pelts and parts. He'd always had a soft spot for the wild. His tattoos told stories of strength, but his heart beat for the endangered. "I'm in," he said simply, hanging up before Rajveer could protest. Stars didn't do stakeouts, but Salman Khan wasn't just any star. By midnight, he was at the docks, blending into the shadows like a ghost from one of his action flicks. Dressed in a black hoodie and jeans, he moved with the quiet grace of a man who dodged more bullets on screen than most people saw in a lifetime. Concha was with him too. Strays had a way of following by, and this one had a nose for trouble. The air smelled of salt and diesel, and the hum of cranes drowned out the distant honks of the city. Hidden behind a stack of shipping containers, stamped with fake Yash Raj Films labels, Salman spotted them. 3 poachers, rough men with scarred faces and AKs slung over their shoulders. They were loading crates into a rusted freighter, the faint growls from inside twisting Salman's gut. A mother tiger and her cub, drugged and caged, their stripes fading under the harsh floodlights. One poacher, a burly giant with a snake tattoo curling up his neck, barked orders in broken Hindi. "Hurry! The boat leaves at dawn. That Khan fellow's premiere is tomorrow. Cops'll be too busy kissing his boots." Salman smirked in the dark. "Kissing boots? Wait till they see this." He signaled Concha with a low whistle, and the dog slunk forward, silent as a shadow. Salman had no gun. Violence wasn't his style off-screen. But he had fists forged in the gym, a mind sharpened by 100 scripts, and a voice that could command a stadium. He stepped out, casual as if he were strolling onto a red carpet. "Bylog," he called, his voice booming like thunder over the waves. The poachers froze, weapons half raised. The giant laughed, a guttural sound. "Khan? The actor? You lost, pretty boy?" This ain't a set. Salman tilted his head, that signature half smile playing on his lips. Nah, bye. This is real. And real tigers don't belong in boxes. Before the giant could react, Salman moved. A blur of muscle and precision, he disarmed the first poacher with a swift kick, sending the AK clattering into the water. The second lunged, but Salman sidestepped, grabbing his arm and flipping him over his shoulder like a scene from Wanted. Concha leaped at the third, teeth bared, buying Salman the seconds he needed. The giant charged, fists like sledgehammers. Salman ducked, feeling the whoosh of air, then countered with an uppercut that echoed off the containers. The man staggered, but swung wild, a knife glinting in the moonlight. It grazed Salman's arm, drawing a thin line of blood. Pain flared, but Salman pushed through, tackling the poacher to the ground. They rolled, grunting, until Salman pinned him, knee on his chest. For the tigers, he growled, echoing his on-screen intensity, and for every stray that trusts a man not to betray him. Sirens wailed in the distance. Rajveer had come through. The poachers were cuffed, the crates pried open, to reveal the trembling family of felines. A vet team rushed in, sedatives ready, as the mother tiger's golden eyes met Salman's. In that moment, no words were needed. It was gratitude, raw and wild. By morning, the papers screamed headlines. Salman Khan busts tiger smuggling ring, real-life hero. Fans flooded his socials with hashtag #BuySavesTigers, and even the PM tweeted a nod. But Salman? He was back home, bandaging his arm, while Concha licked the wound. No press conference, no victory lap. Just a quiet call to a wildlife sanctuary, arranging the tiger's release into a protected reserve in Ranthambore. As the sun rose over the sea, painting the skyline gold, Salman leaned back, coffee in hand. "Life's better than any script," he murmured to the dog. And in Mumbai's endless rhythm, the tiger's shadow grew a little longer, guarding not just the wild, but the wild in us all.